What I'm about to share with you isn't just another news story. It's a warning about an immediate threat to global stability and democracy as we know it. In just days, the United States could be led by someone who has openly discussed using military force against our allies and annexing sovereign territories. Just last week, in a shocking 70-minute press conference, Donald Trump made statements that would have been unthinkable from any U.S. president in history. When directly asked if he would use military force to seize Greenland and the Panama Canal, his response sent chills through the diplomatic community.
"I'm not going to commit to that right now, but we might need to do something."
Let that sink in. A potential U.S. president just refused to rule out military action against Denmark, one of our closest NATO allies, to forcibly seize Greenland. This isn't just alarming rhetoric. It's a direct threat to the international order that has kept relative peace since World War II. The scope of Trump's territorial ambitions is unprecedented. He's targeting 3 strategic points that would give him unprecedented control over global commerce and military movement. 1. Greenland, control over Arctic resources and shipping routes. 2. Panama Canal, power over global maritime trade. 3. Canada, direct access to vast natural resources and Arctic territories. But here's where it gets even more concerning. Trump's son, Donald Trump Jr., actually traveled to Greenland just 2 weeks after these statements, arriving with a megaphone to address the local population. Picture this surreal scene: the son of a potential U.S. president standing on foreign soil, telling citizens their land is absolutely necessary for American interests. The response from our allies has been a mix of shock and diplomatic restraint. The Danish Prime Minister stated firmly that Greenland is not for sale, while Panama's leadership has had to defend their sovereignty over the canal that Trump claims was built for our military. What makes this situation particularly dangerous is the timing. With just days before potentially returning to the White House, Trump is already threatening military action against NATO allies, dismissing international treaties and agreements, referring to the Canadian Prime Minister as a governor, suggesting economic warfare against neighboring countries. These aren't just random outbursts. They represent a calculated strategy to reshape global power dynamics. Trump's recent statements about Canada are particularly revealing. He claimed that Canada exists because of us, and questioned why America spends $200 billion annually protecting them. This kind of rhetoric is dangerously similar to historical justifications used by authoritarian leaders before territorial expansions. The threat this poses isn't just to international stability, it's to your daily life. A military conflict with allies could devastate the global economy. Seizing the Panama Canal would disrupt global shipping and raise prices of everyday goods. Aggressive actions against Canada could disrupt critical supply chains and energy resources. Just as this crisis unfolds, we're seeing unprecedented developments. The Danish monarchy has already responded by updating their royal coat of arms to emphasize their sovereignty over Greenland. Meanwhile, Trump has been sharing maps on social media showing Canada and the US as a single country. This is why our next video is crucial. We'll be diving deep into the professional analysis of Mary Trump, a clinical psychologist and Donald Trump's niece, who has raised serious concerns about the psychological patterns behind these behaviors. Her insights as both a family member and mental health professional are more relevant now than ever. The stakes couldn't be higher. This isn't about politics anymore. It's about preventing potential global conflicts that could affect every one of us. Subscribe now and turn on notifications to ensure you don't miss our next video about Mary Trump's critical insights. Share this information with your friends and family. They need to understand what's at stake. Remember, democracy and peace aren't guaranteed. They require vigilance and informed citizens. Stay tuned, stay informed, and most importantly, stay alert. The next few months could reshape our world in ways we never imagined.